August the 9th. Stick with just the facts. Don't tell yourself anything more than what the initial impressions report. It's been reported to you that someone is speaking badly about you. This is the report. The report wasn't that you've been harmed. I see that my son is sick, but not that his life is at risk. So always stay within your first impressions and don't add to them in your head. This way, nothing can happen to you. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, 8.49. At first, this can seem like the opposite of everything you've been taught. Don't we cultivate our minds and critical thinking skills precisely so we don't simply accept things at face value? Yes, most of the time. But sometimes this approach can be counterproductive. What a philosopher also has is the ability, as Nietzsche puts it, to stop courageously at the surface and see things in plain objective form. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, Stoics were superficial, he said, out of profundity. Today, while other people are getting carried away, that's what you're going to practice. That's what you're going to practice. A kind of straightforward pragmatism. Seeing things as their initial impressions make them. Stick with the facts. My son is sick. That's it. Stop there. Someone is talking badly about you. That's it. Somebody's talking badly about you. That's it. Stop there. And watch how the mind wants to add to that. Add to, a meaning to it. Add a meaning to all things. Oh, my son is, that means he's going to die. Oh, people are talking bad about me. That means something bad is going to happen to me. Because that's what we're taught to. It's the opposite of what we're taught. We're taught to don't take things at face value. Think about it. Critically think about it. So we think and think about it. And we overblow certain things. But this work is understanding the emotional response to things, and noticing and reflecting and recognizing when the mind is adding adding to things that is unnecessarily added to. And yes, adding meaning to things can be productive. But some things are better left as they are. So it's choosing, okay, is it, do I need to add to that? Someone is talking bad about me. I've lost £10. I've lost £100. I've lost, okay, do I need to add to that situation? Or can I be just look at it at face value? Okay, I have £100 less in my pocket. That's it. And notice that it's the mind that is making things worse. It's not the situation. Because it's very rarely the situation that is harming us. It's how the mind adds to the situation. Most of the time, actually, very rarely, we're actually is anything to worry about. The worry and the anxiety is coming from the mind, right? The depression, the anxiety, the worry, the frustration, the anger. It's all just it's the mind adding to things that just don't need to be added to. Most of the time, yes, but yes, as I've said, sometimes it's beneficial to add meaning. For example, yes, to be grateful of a gift. We can add gratitude when something happens to us that we can be great. We can add meaning to that. We can add meaning. Oh, that is so kind, and we can feel gratitude without getting carried away. Pragmatism is what I'm understanding. It's just not getting carried away, just and but also noticing how people may not understand this approach around you, as everyone else been trained to get carried away and add to situations and circumstances and add power to them, because that's what been programmed social by the social scene, by the news, by the friends, family, by our upbringing, by negative experiences may have encountered, by abuse we may have had. Because no one teaches this stuff. No one teaches you pragmatism in school. So we are innocent. But now we're doing the work. Now we're making breakthroughs. So it's one step at a time, one day at a time, small steps. Enjoying just learning little bits of things from this philosophy, the philosophy of the pragmatism, the Stoic philosophy, that and the feeling of liberation of, oh, I don't need to think about anything. It's true, you don't need to think. Thinking is automatic. Thoughts are coming to you. We are not thinking. Thoughts are coming to you based on what's happened in the past. Right? What you've learned. You've done that. Once you learn something, you think about it. Once you've experienced and learned something and got some knowledge, it's there. You can call upon it. It can be called upon without at will, just when you need it. By instinct, it'll just be yes. Oh, that's it. If we can't, and we're yes, objectively, this is a computer. This is a mouse. This is a table. This is a body. That's a window. That's a person. Face value. First impressions. Practice today. Taking, just try a day of just taking things at face value. And yeah, another thing that comes is that, I would say, I knew in my gut that person was trouble, or I knew in my gut I shouldn't have done that. So we shame the the gut the gut instinct, the first impression we're shaming, but it's okay because we actually it's there is a lot of shame and guilt around just because without us thinking about doing and without the hesitancy and the procrastination and the fear, the external has no power over you. Because if we're just moving, that's first impression. I'm going to do this. I can. It's the pondering of taking some action. It's noticing, is it serving you to ponder over things, and what is it truly about? Why are we pondering about things? It's not good or bad pondering about things, but it's like understanding, okay, why am I? Is it because I'm scared about doing something? Is it scared about the outcome or result? So it's realizing that nothing is scary. It's nothing is scary or fearful as it is. It's the mind. We can live anywhere, any place. There's nothing that there's no place and no position where we cannot do something. So whatever happens, if you take you have freedom to take any action because whatever happens, we're ready. We know we can, whatever happens, whatever outcome comes of it, we can take any action. We can be who we want to be in any situation. So feel that today. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the day. Stick a day with just sticking with just the facts.